Hi, I'm Rayna. I'm 14 years old and I'm in Year 9.
Hi, I am Nandini. I am 12 years old and I am in Year 7.
We both study at Henrietta Barnett and are passionate about STEM. At HBS, we look at STEM as an exciting opportunity to overcome unique challenges.
In our video today, we will talk about 5 common myths which discourage girls in STEM and how HBS disregards these and is flourishing in STEM.
Despite being in the 21st century, the gender gap is still predominant, particularly in industries such as STEM. Technology has rapidly developed over the years and it is used in almost everything we do in our daily life, and yet the gender gap still prevails. Myth 1. The gender gap doesn't exist.
This is mainly caused by people's general unawareness of gender inequality and its effect on women.
Well, the general population is split almost evenly, and students, regardless of their gender, receive the same education. So, what is the issue? It is true that girls achieve more or less equal grades to boys in studies. The amount of female graduates in each industry is a diminutive minority. Therefore, there is certainly a gender gap, which people must be more aware of.
Did you know in the USA there are more CEOs of people named John or David than female CEOs? Myth 2. Girls are not good at maths and science.
The social presumption of women is that they don't have sufficient knowledge in advancing areas. Girls are often told that they lack intelligence in certain areas, particularly maths and science. This is mainly due to the lack of representation of women in advancing industries. Girls have been proven to achieve better academic scores in most subjects and equal or slightly lower scores in few others. Therefore, girls and boys are essentially of the same caliber. Yet when you take a look at how many female graduates there are in STEM industries, there is a massive difference.
Myth 3. Girls are too weak and cannot take on responsibilities. Stereotypically, girls are seen as rather reserved and as though they lack confidence, which is not always the case. However, despite there being a fraction of girls who could be like this, not every single female is the same. In fact, we all have our differences in personalities as well as skills. For example, Rayna's favourite colour is red and she loves playing drums, gaming and football.
Nandini's favourite colour is blue and she plays the acoustic guitar and enjoys drama and acting. I want to use STEM and technology to develop the world for economic and ecological reasons.
I want to use technology in a way which could inspire people.
We both have completely different interests, but have both been subject to comments demonstrating subconscious bias and stereotyping. For example, I've been often asked why my interests are so boyish. Myth 4. Girls have equal opportunities, so why don't they just take them?
People may say that girls get equal opportunities at an early age. This is remotely true if we ignore activities that are socially viewed as boy activities or girl activities. However, one major issue that discourages young girls from seeking better careers is the lack of representation of women in senior roles.
Women account for only 35% of STEM jobs, and only a very small number of these women take on managing roles. As if this isn't a problem in itself, for rather than motivating more girls to join STEM jobs, it puts them off wanting to have such a career. Therefore, women having the opportunity isn't the issue. Instead, it is the underrepresentation for future generations to look up to. Myth 5. Girls are not competitive and should be taking care of families. This is the absolute worst. Every single girl would have heard this at some point in their life. That we aren't fit for careers and our duty lies in family life. Now, although this isn't exclusively centered around STEM, I feel it is important that we address this. It seems as though we are advanced in almost every aspect except for the social judgment of a woman's success being based solely on her traditional role as a mother and wife.
The implications of such an expectation make any prospect of having a career, much less than a STEM one, absolutely redundant. This accounts for a major cause of unequal opportunities and underrepresentation. While women constitute almost 50% of the labour market, there are only 28% of women in STEM fields, as opposed to 72% of men. So there it is, our presentation on closing the STEM gender gap.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.